Now in this video, I'm going to show you from taking the alignment to create an existing profile. So the existing profile means what does the ground look like? So if you took a engineering drawing class or anything like that, you know what a profile is. It's basically the cross section of a center line. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to create a profile of what the ground looks like now, and then we're going to build a profile of what we want to actually have the streets look like. So if I cut a cross section through the center line of this, what would it look like? So what we have to start with is a surface, an existing surface. So you can see these contours here are listed as a tin surface, and the tin name is EG. Tin, T-I-N, stands for triangular irregular network. I'm going to change this. This is for discussion purposes so you can understand. So it's based on triangles. So when you're doing a calculation, you have elevations at every point at these intersecting triangles, and then you do a linear interpolation to figure out what elevation is in between. Okay, so I'm going to turn that back to background. Now, that's how you get the contours. The contours come from the survey or the surveyor that has went out and took topographic shots of your site. Okay, so that's what we have to have. And that's over here in the tool space. You can see underneath the surface here. If you've lost your tool space bar, just come up to the Home tab, just in case. I'll probably repeat this throughout the semester, and hit tool space. Okay, now you can see I've got my EG surface, existing ground. Now over here on the Home tab, you've got a profile. Profile, create surface profile. That's what we want to do. Now, if you had multiple roads in your subdivision, then you'd have to actually select the road that you want. We only have road A, so that's fine. And we're selecting an existing grade. Now there could be multiple surfaces here, and these are the samples that we want to start with, our stationing. So we're going to click on add. So it pops up down here, and it's got elevations, highest elevation and lowest elevation. Next, we're going to go draw in profile view. Still named road A, we're going to change that to road A also, to be consistent. The profile view standard, I'm going to change it to profile view standard. Okay, everything else is going to stay the same, and I'm going to click next. I could go ahead and do the automatic, and that's fine. We're starting out at 10 plus 00 to 16 plus 37, and then go next. This is where I'm going to change the height. I'm going to change it to user specified. I typically go 10 feet below the minimum, so that's when I put my pipes underground. So I'm going to say 68. Okay, I'm going to do even settings, and 10 feet above is going to be 94. Okay, I can always change these later. Go next, and there's your information, and I'm going to go ahead and click next. The information that you have here is just kind of a repeat to make sure everything is following, is tracking. Go next. We don't have any pipes in here yet, so I'm not going to check that. And then go next. On this one, we are going to do profile view band set, and it's going to be at the bottom. Note that you have, it says this is the profile that we're doing. Once we get the band set or the profile set, we'll come back later on our proposed profile and update the band. Go next. We don't have any cut fill that we're doing. I'll do cut fill later in the semester. And then we're going to create the profile view. I'm going to come over here, and I'm just going to set a point here. This is our profile of our ground. Now I'm going to delete these labels. I don't need these on this one, so I'm going to delete those. Typically you do not label the ground elevations like this for the existing grade. We'll come back and update these elevations. Notice that they're the same numbers. Once we create the profile, the proposed profile, then we will update these. All right, so that is our existing profile. I'm going to stop here and then I'm going to show you how to draw a proposed profile.